Good evening, everybody. We are live for another slow car race. If you're under 1500 iRating, go ahead and get on in here. We've got about 3 more minutes. Just use the baseline wet setup. It works pretty decently. These guys are in for a treat. We got about, what'd you say, Corn? 7, 8 cars?
7 cars.
Yeah, we got room for more people. Actually, I think I just saw somebody else join. I could be wrong. I might be crazy. We are going to run the oval tonight in the rain using the bus stop, so that'll make things interesting. Under pace, these guys will go ahead and use the road course, and it should be a little on the wild side. Yes, Travis, it is a little wet on the track. For those that are wondering, FASCAR will be on immediately following this. We'll build the session live, in stream, and we'll get this thing going. Scott, there's plenty of rain. There's a giant river running next to Ron as he's parked on the backstretch, which brings me to my next point. If somebody hits my car tonight, they're in for a bad day. You can see this thing pretty good. We threw some orange at it, some bright green. He looks like a traffic cone, everybody. So, if you wind up, yeah, if you wind up hitting it, it's shame. Everybody knows your name. Then you're gonna hear. There.
You suck.
So
you suck.
we got about 30 more seconds here. These guys are just gonna grid right up because of the way that it's set up. We can't really do qualifying. And because I need the choose car into the event, we're just going to run like a giant qualifying straight into race. It'll grid up and we'll get moving. But Scott, I hear you. Ron already was complaining. Aiden's wanting me to look at his paint once FASCAR's up. We'll have to look at that. So these guys got 20 laps tonight. They got 1 fast repair. Like I said, it should be an interesting time. I got Tom Gom in the booth with me tonight. Say hi, Tom.
Oh, hi, Tom.
Oh, hi, Tom.
What's
up, Diesel? Yep, there goes the end of qualifying. So this thing's going to fire right up. So yeah, we got 8 cars in total, 1 being Ron, 7 cars to race tonight. So
I got a bunch of new blankies and clothes today, but I don't think they're gonna fit.
Yeah, they don't make baby clothes for a person of your size.
Oh, they're baby clothes.
That might be why.
That makes more sense.
Might be something to it. As we're watching Daryl run the oval like he's supposed to.
That's the fence. That's wall riding.
Well, yeah, that's wall riding at the moment. So
that.
Patrick, we've got 7 in total to race for slow car tonight. I think everybody saw Daytona Road and they freaked out. So yeah, I think that's what happened here. I'm waiting to see the session roll over. I'm surprised that it hasn't, which is really weird. Because there's a minute and a half of quality left, I think, because somebody went out late. So we'll let those guys finish that up. Kick some logos on here.
Never mind.
What?
I'll ask that later.
What?
I was just thinking because we can't really run qualifying tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with the new rules that we're only taking the top 43, should FASCAR fill up? How do you
We're
get
just
choose
gonna
car in there?
we're just gonna run it.
Okay.
Because of how this kind of works out, it winds up it'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna have that issue.
It didn't dawn on me till like now.
Yeah.
Like,
we do have some new rules for all of this, as Tom just relayed. And I forgot to mention it. We are now only going to take 43 drivers for either slow car or fast car. That'll be a thing. And the other thing is after last week, we decided to put beef on a hiatus. So if you decide to show up, great. Don't plan on wrecking anybody, because it will get you A swift kick in the arse.
Band hammer. Goodbye.
Okay,
Bye.
so we're gonna get some race info up while we're waiting. So,
Oh,
we
hey,
do
look,
have.
there's FASCAR rules.
No, it says SLOCAR. Oh, it does say FASCAR rules. Why does it say that? Oh,
Because
yep.
you probably didn't change it.
Hold on. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Bingo!
There
we
we
go. So, like I said, 20 laps tonight, 1 fast repair, unlimited tires and fuel, and beef is essentially banned for the time being. The best part is it's 78 degrees, 100% rain. It's 83-degree track temp, and I will show you one better that I can't show you here. We're just gonna pull this. We're just gonna pull this up for a second. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain a lot.
It's gonna rain.
We have our infield weather reporter, Ollie Williams. Ollie.
It's gonna rain.
It's
Thank
gonna
you,
rain.
It's raining sideways.
It's raining sideways.
Do you have an
All
umbrella?
right.
Do you have an umbrella?
It's inside out. 2 miles down the road.
Patrick Connell going to be your
Can we
pole
bring you
sitter
some
for
soup?
tonight. We got Blake Dolger is going to be second. Tyler Stroll third. Jacob Ritchie fourth. Is Ron is our choose car tonight. Daryl Robertson going to start fifth. Nicole Daly going to start sixth. Ian Craig seventh. Miguel Saldana in eighth. That's our grid for the night. 8 cars. We asked them before things got rolling tonight if they wanted to run this like a Draft Masters. They said no. We want to see cautions. We'll see how this goes. We do have Mr. Korn sitting at the bus stop looking for cheaters, and that will be the same in FASCAR later. So if you're watching, gonna join, keep an eye out for a black flag penalty. And we do have enough race control tonight. Someone will follow you around like a lost puppy dog until you pit, or we just kick you. So, and my wife's looking to swing a band hammer, so just look out.
She flipped the bitch switch.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right, we're gonna roll. This ought to get dumb. Any predictions? Do these guys keep it straight, or do we see them wad it like crazy?
Well,
Oh,
you see, here's the problem. This can go one of 2 ways. It can either go awesome or it can go horribly, horribly wrong. Given the skill set of some of these drivers, no, it's a 50-50 chance.
I think they make the backstretch and get to the bus stop, and then all hell breaks loose. Just a thought.
Yeah.
I mean, anything's possible. So,
Yeah, it's gonna be excuse me. Wow.
all right.
Hey,
we're
we got a
green.
green flag.
So Patrick Connell out to the lead. Blake Dolger second. Tyler Stroll third. Daryl Robertson in fourth. I'm sorry. I think somebody did some homework on their setup though.
What? Why? Why would they do
What?
that?
We're actually gonna go to Tyler Stroll and we're gonna go to his cockpit so you guys can see how bad this is. You can't see shit.
Oh, and here we go into the bus stop
Yeah,
for lap
who's
1.
gonna? Do
They all made. Ooh. Oh,
there goes one around in the middle of the bus stop.
You know.
oh no!
Oh no, there's a crash.
Oh,
There's
dude. Oh,
multiple people dead.
oh.
That was Daryl. We're gonna go back and take a look at that because I totally
They're
missed
not-
it.
They're not dead. They're just.
Oh,
You know. Oh God, Daly.
Nicole got punted.
Oof.
Oh,
Oh, battery drain.
God. Okay.
That'll be a protest.
Yeah. So Daryl's front end's gone.
He ain't got no headlights.
We got Ron on the back, or headed out to the back stretch right now. So our choose car is headed out.
I didn't realize we had a yellow flag. I didn't even
Yes,
look at that thing.
we are under a yellow flag condition, which these guys have to take the infield.
For the caution.
Yes, for the caution. They'll catch the pace car, which is just about turn 4 or 5 on the road course.
Yep. Now, the reason they have to go through the road course, iRacing is a little bit dumb when we try to do stupid stuff like this, so they can't really get on board. So the pace car is going to run the road course. It also makes it easier for cars that are a lap down to get their lap back without having somebody to yell, "Stay off the top."
Correct. Especially in the rain and everything else, like it's much easier. So it looks like I've got 2 people crashed on the infield, which is kind of interesting.
Is one of them? Oh no, we got Saldana and it looks like Lady Daly.
Yes.
You know, you're having a bad day when the choose car is ahead of you in the standings. Like a really, really bad day.
Ron, if you want to be in, you're in.
What?
I will gladly take the help.
Who's that?
All right. I think they're gonna go maybe one more lap of yellow. I could be wrong.
Yeah, they can't shorten it yet. They haven't completed a full lap.
Oh, they haven't actually caught the pace car. Okay.
Oh, that's a bad day.
Yeah, so this is what happens when you try stupid things in iRacing. I forgot because when we did this last time, it was at Atlanta,
and it worked a lot better.
Well, it's a shorter track.
Yep. Where are you going?
Nah, he's fine. He's fine.
Let's just let him drive circles around the pace car.
Pace car is still there.
Probably the fastest thing he drives around. Anywho. Hey, did you see who's driving the pace car?
Who's driving the pace car?
Oh, we got Damian Conrad, because it's about his normal pace.
Oh, that's great. I love it. Oh, man.
Love you, bud.
Yeah, so it should be 1 to go this time by. So I think Ron should be in position. That should let anybody that towed get a chance to tow a little bit longer, and hopefully they can just get straight out and go out and around and not take the road course and get their lap back here. So we got one more coming down pit road. So
he said, "I have no headlights. I'll take that faster car, please."
I noticed that the front end was effed. So it's not very often you use a pace car around Daytona Road.
No. It's very strange to see.
Right? It's not normal.
It's a welcome sight, to be sure, though.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying, I've run enough GT3 races to know that sometimes we do need a full course caution. It's very, very seldom.
Usually seldom, but I would, because Nicole just put in the chat that this is just awful. I would probably do fixed setups for this if I had every one of these cars.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I don't have that kind of money. So let's go over to Ron. We should have the 7, I think, hitting the back of the field instead of taking the road course, which is probably the safer bet here. Oh.
AJ, have you ever raced in the rain?
Yes. It's actually a fun time.
Yeah. Now I know you're lying.
I know you did it on a dirt bike.
No, I mean, I've raced in iRacing in the rain.
Oh, no, I was talking IRL, not
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've done a bike. I mean, I've done high speed in a car, if that counts. 120 in a street car. Let's go with the gearbox are on.
I did when I ran Thompson this year for the Lemons. Had never driven on asphalt. Never been on a road course. Never drove in the rain. And I accomplished all three of those things when I left the pits and entered turn 1.
Scott, this is an open setup race tonight. Hopefully nobody hits the choose car, but, you know, anything's possible. Luckily, Ron's got a fast repair.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, it looks like nobody's going to hit it, so that's probably a good thing. So, Patrick Connell going to be your leader this time, coming around to the restart. I do believe Jacob Ritchie's going to be the outside. So... yes, Mr. T-Bones, we are doing some GT3 racing in the rain on oval. So
No more getting laps back.
Ron's rolling, nobody hit him. I think we got 2 still on pit road. We're gonna get this thing kicked back off. 18 laps, or well, it'll be 17 laps to go when we go green. And then these guys will have a boatload of rain to deal with again. I still got the 5 and the 7 sitting on pit road. Ron's going to dive off onto pit road. Pace car pulling off. We're going to get this thing going again. Well, and we make a clean start. Now, it's kind of funky with the way that this works here, because in between the short chute and going down into 1, it won't build rubber. So they're going to have to allow the car to slide a little bit. So, all right, down into the bus stop we go. I think a lot of guys
this time.
I think a little more prepared. I think everybody's made it. Look at that.
It can be done. iRacing Daytona 24, I'm looking at you.
And it looks like Miguel's back out on track, so that's good. So 5 has rejoined. Man, Patrick pulling out a lead right now. We're going to go to the tower because I think the tower just works a little bit nicer. Let's go off the gearbox of this. You could barely see the car behind. Jesus. Oh, that's wild. They are coming up on the lap car of Miguel Saldana in the 5 car. He's a lap down currently. Ooh, there's some guys push. I just saw that. I'm trying to get Tyler Stroll is off and coming back on.
It does a very nice, clean rejoin there.
That is how you do a rejoin. So. Oh no, Nicole forgot to turn her fast repair on.
Oh no.
You could still get back out there, Nicole.
Dennis, I need you to hook Nicole up with DRE.
Patrick is definitely pulling Miguel in. So we got Jacob Ritchie 2nd, Blake Dulger in 3rd, Daryl Robertson 4th, with Ian Craig right behind him in 5th. Ian trying to get to the bottom of Daryl as they come out of 2. Side by side down the backstretch. Who's going to flinch first on the brake pedal? That's the question. Oh, Daryl's locking it up. Oh, man. Why'd he tow? He towed.
Why did he tow?
I don't know. I'm not
disconnected.
The world may never know.
I'm not really sure what happened. Unless he
Neither
was
am
just
I.
fighting it too much or something.
Or something came up.
Could be. Patrick Connell's still going to lead. Not to a pretty decent lead there. He's got about a 2.5 second lead on everybody. We'll see if JD throws a comp caution to bring everybody back together or what the plan's going to be here. Got about 14 to go.
And we still got Lady Daly on pit road.
Yep.
I don't know what's taking her so long.
She forgot to turn her fast repair on.
Ooh,
after an 8-minute tow.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
I'd
be pretty bummed.
Now, did you see the size of the rooster tail these guys are throwing coming down the backstretch?
Oh, dude, it's huge. It's huge.
I've never seen one that large.
That's what happens when you make it.
That's what she said.
So I made it, I made it rain, but I made it torrential downpour rain. Because why not?
I've noticed.
Now, dumb
Why
question: Isn't rain enabled on the Gen 4 or Gen 7s?
No.
Ah, interesting. Okay, never mind.
I wish it was.
Yeah.
Because we'd use those instead.
Okay.
It's probably
the only thing
so
you're good
we
for.
don't do stupid things like this.
Why?
Why? I don't know.
So we're not using iRacing the way it was intended to be used. I mean, it's not against the code of conduct or the terms of agreement or terms of service agreement, right?
Ooh,
Oh, good guy.
Miguel getting a bump. He hangs on to it. Lets those guys go by.
Talk about Lucky
Definite
Strike.
battle for second, third, and fourth right there. Holy cow. We'll stay on this for a minute. Huh?
Is that a Lucky Strike car or is it?
That is a Lucky Strike car.
Whose car? Are we talking about the one right there in the middle?
The one with the red dot in the hood.
Yeah, that'd be
That is
Jacob
the Lucky
Ritchie
Strike,
in the Lucky Strike. He's going to go out.
That was definitely a Lucky Strike then. Pink.
He's looking to go out and around Blake.
2 trailer park girls around the outside. Thump. I'd have too much fun with this.
He hasn't quite completed the pass. Ooh, they door.
Oh, hang on her.
Man.
That little rice burner on
Rod
the
just monkey
outside.
cursed the race.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, shit. 3 wide down into the bus stop. Nothing good comes of this.
Oh, man, that Mustang almost did Mustang things. Oof.
Holy crap. The 7 barely made it. Like, I seen him clip the grass there, and I'm surprised that he didn't go around.
Can we just appreciate the fact that the tractor manufacturer is sitting out front?
I noticed that. Patrick Connell with a 4.15 second lead and growing. We're going to go back to this battle for second. I'm trying to figure out who's... Let's do this for just a second, because this is going to be wild again. He can't see shit, guys. Nothing but oh, there's clean air. There's clean air. But,
we all live in a yellow submarine.
I mean, them fighting though is allowing Patrick Connell to pull away.
Yeah. Especially, you see, it's tough.
Oh,
good God. Slam the door on him.
It didn't really slam the door. There was just nowhere to go.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Can we run that back?
Yeah, we're going to try that. Let's go with a different... We're going to back this up a little bit.
Can we chase that?
Yeah, let's far chase it for just a second.
Yeah,
here.
that's what I mean.
Definitely a move under braking. Wow.
Oof. Lessons learned.
Yes, lessons learned.
And surprising, no caution for that.
I left it. JD's the one in control.
He must have went away for a snack.
So Well,
they can
now
get back out.
The 7 car is free to run as fast as he can. He's closed the gap on Patrick. So we'll see how this goes.
It's amazing what clean, albeit wet,
air.
Oh, big.
I don't know what just happened there.
I'm going to say something rubber hit something wet, and then there was a severe lack of adhesion.
Oh, Nicole was there, and he just tried to snake it past.
Oh.
My God, nobody wants to win this thing.
Rule 5, track awareness. Oh, no, wrong league. I'm sorry.
9 laps to go. Patrick Connell still out in front by 3.8 seconds.
Oh, and the distance between the 7 and the 18 is growing rapidly.
I see that. The 18's got nose damage. That explains the distance. Like I said, I don't know if JD's going to throw a comp caution with like 5 to go, but Blake Dolger in second, trying to catch Patrick. He's got him down to 3.5. We'll see if he's got enough time to close it in. Let's go back here. Battle between Tyler Stroll. Oh, whoa. I will give him credit. He could have clipped the grass to crap, and instead he did the smart thing, stopped it, got it back going.
Ooh.
So.
Is that Saldana's? Or is that Richie?
That is Tyler Stroll.
That is Tyler Stroll. Okay.
That is a Lambo way out in front. I don't actually. Jacob's in the Acura.
Do you have the manufacturer rollout?
I don't. There, we could do that. It should load over time. Eventually. I think. I was trying to keep the gap up. I can't have both at the same time. It's stupid.
Right.
So Patrick Connell's still your leader.
And Dulger's closing.
Yeah, Dulger's 3.58. He needs to have Patrick slip in a corner or two, I think. It kind of looked to me, and I could be wrong. Does it look like the front of that car is a little bent up to you?
It was bent from the factory.
No,
but yeah, that splitter looks a little bit screwed up.
That's what I thought. So that might be costing him a little bit. We'll see.
Not too much. I mean, because he's pulling Connell in.
Well, it's true. Unless he's pulling him in through the bus stop area, and that's what's going on. We're back. There's another battle of brewing right here. Richie around the outside.
I wonder if he lifted that lucky strike off of his old man. Bonus points if you know what song that's from.
Oh, good Lord. Dolger's now 4 seconds back. I don't know if he cooked them.
Nah, I think he might have overcooked the stop just a little bit.
Ron with a funny comment in the chat. He said this is the longest he's gone not getting hit in a race in a month.
By the way, still sorry about that.
Tom doesn't.
JD wouldn't let me have my.
Tom doesn't know how to road race. That's what's going on. Patrick Connell still your leader. 6 laps to go.
No, apparently I don't have it figured out in the virtual world.
Yeah. I'm getting reports that we may shorten the FASCAR race.
What?
Huh?
I'm getting reports from race control. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have a conversation here shortly. 4-second lead. Dolger finally getting through the bus stop pretty clean there. So it looks like Richie's gotten around Stroll for third. We got Tyler Stroll back here in fourth. Man, I almost think that I'm thinking the Porsche is not the way. Oh, and he gets around Richie.
Oh dear Lord.
Richie got extremely sideways through the bus stop.
And I was just thinking that the Porsche was not the way to go.
I'm pretty sure racing in the rain's not the way to go, but that's on us.
Ian Craig catching these guys even with a banged up front end. So back to your leader as they hit the back stretch.
And Lady Daly has picked up a lap.
Has she?
On the leader.
How?
Atta girl. Proud of you.
I just saw the. Oh, Blake Dulger loses at the bus stop.
Oh no.
He's gonna get it going, but he is letting Patrick Connell slip away. Patrick out to a 12-second lead.
How about you want to bet that they put slicks on?
No, because if it was slicks, you'd already be screwed. So we got a battle for third between Stroll and Richie again. Stroll in the Porsche, Richie in the Acura.
I think I'm gonna jump on the struggle bus.
Are you gonna jump on the struggle bus and go try to kill yourself in FASCAR?
Whoa! I wouldn't try to go that far.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Maybe maim or injure, but no. Like.
Okay.
No, you gotta be careful saying stuff like that. I had a guy protest me for that.
That is true. That's true.
I mean,
can't imagine who influenced that decision.
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
Yeah.
And actually, it's funny.
Here we are.
Two of the three of us in this broadcast booth, one has reported the other. Oh man, he said it! Holy shit! Jacob Ritchie sends the shit out of it into the bus stop, and it paid off huge.
Well, turns out he's pretty ballsy.
I got Ian Craig crashed. Let's go back and take a look at that really quick.
And you spin me right round.
We might have to lighten the load on the rain. I'm thinking. Yeah,
well, or we ditch the bus stop.
I can't. There's no way to do it. I've looked at this. I've tested this.
What? Oh, the tire barriers?
Yes.
Have you tested all iterations?
There's not a way to get rid of the barrier.
Dang.
No matter what version of the track you use.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you try to use the old track, which doesn't have a tire barrier, it's not rain enabled.
Rude.
Mm-hmm. 2 to go.
That's
The
what I was
line.
gonna
Patrick
suggest.
Connell leads. Oh God, Nicole can't see shit now.
No.
Oh, she's back up to 10 laps down.
I'm still trying to figure out how she got a lap back on the leader.
She didn't. She lost it again.
Yeah, but never mind.
It's not important.
Scott says they want hurricane rain.
Scott can be wrong.
That's. I'd like to be able to see the action on.
And
track
I've got people
a little
telling
bit.
me not to shorten the FASCAR race.
Yeah, no, I'd be opposed to shortening the fast car race. Not gonna lie, just my own personal opinion. Keep it to 40 laps. You know, where drivers will drive and we'll figure out who's actually a driver. It's probably not gonna be me. I'll fully admit I am going to be a secret squirrel.
A secret squirrel?
Well, no, just a squirrel. It's not gonna be a secret.
Man, they have stretched this thing out. But 1 lap to go. Patrick Connell, you're leader. All he's got to do is have a clean lap.
I mean, Tom, I'd be right there with you. I'd be swimming the whole time. I wouldn't be driving.
Yeah.
But you're a squirrel even when it's dry, so I don't.
You know what? You know what? I know. Okay.
He is self-aware. It's like he's a real boy.
My nose can only grow so far. Eventually, I have to start telling the truth.
I'm told it hurts.
Sometimes.
What is she talking about? Apparently,
what?
Robin got kicked from the session?
Yeah,
What?
a bunch of them lost connection.
Oh,
Who lost connection?
Robin.
JD and Robin.
That's weird. I mean, that's why we have multiple admins. I mean, the race is almost over, so me, Dennis, and JD each have been getting kicked out, and now I can't get back in. That's weird. I don't know if there's iRacing server problems, but Patrick Connell going to be your winner.
All right, well done, Patrick.
Oh, they've been trying to get back in for 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
That's really strange. Blake Dulger going to be second. Jacob Ritchie going to bring it home in third if he can get it across the line here. And then we've got Tyler Stroll coming in fourth. Yeah, there's all sorts of blinking issues. I got people blinking like crazy. But let me get... I got to wait till everybody's done for me to pull the grid up. Or the finish thing up. Ron went out and did a lap.
Illegal.
All right.
Disqualified. Ban.
Well... I'm gonna wait for
this.
Look,
that Mustang almost did Mustang things. Oh, still trying to do Mustang things. Come on.
Me too.
Oh, that can't be good.
I don't know when he sent the message though. Open iRating for FASCAR. What do you guys think? Should we open it up a little bit? Get some participation?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No, you have rules. Stick to them.
Oh, I'm being told to ignore JD. Never mind. We're gonna do this. Okay. Corn, can you jump up and see if we can steal Patrick for a minute for an interview?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Where's he sitting at?
He's up in the interview waiting room. There he is. There's your winner. Patrick, you pulled off a huge lead, and I'm sure it probably helped with all the damn rain.
A little bit. Yeah, this is definitely not a win I can brag to my friends about. That felt about as free as it can get, but we'll take it.
Well, I mean, it's already wild enough with the rain and everything. So
what's it like to suck the least?
You know what? It feels mighty fine, I gotta say.
well done. You obviously kept the car the cleanest.
Yeah.
Although it looked like it was quite the calamity.
I mean, I was really just waiting for it, man. I was waiting for somebody just like, oh, forget what a brake pedal is and just.
Well,
yeah, there I go.
With as wet as it is, I mean, it definitely it makes things a whole lot more interesting for sure.
It does for sure.
Especially, if you did the 24-hour Daytona, we all know what the bus stop was like with rubber in it. Luckily, I said don't put rubber down, but shit happens.
Right.
So, but well, congrats on the win tonight. I'm assuming we'll see you for the next one.
Yes, sir. That's what I've been treating these as practice, but I'll take a win.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a minute to get things figured out, but then it winds up working out later in the next race. So,
right, you're doing less rain next race, so I guess I get a little more of an advantage.
I've got people telling me not to light in the rain, so I think we're just gonna let it go and we'll see what happens.
Oh boy!
If it creates chaos, it creates chaos. What can I say?
Can't wait to see FASCAR General after this one.
Oh, it should be interesting. it should be interesting. So, well, good luck, bud. I should have this up here in a couple of minutes, so just be patient while I get the thing built, and we'll have it up.
Yes, sir. All glory to Jesus. Thank you, guys.
Yep. All righty.
So, what did you just say? I think he said something like "Assalamu alaikum" or I don't know. Anyway, go ahead.
Dennis, go ahead, because I'm building this right now.
Well, we might have to throw an audible. Because 3 out of your 5 race control, our entire iRacing crashed in the middle of that.
Okay. So
me, JD, and Robin all crashed out of that race.
Have you guys rebooted and been able to get back in yet?
It took us about 5 minutes to get back in once we crashed. And we had to withdraw. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get back in
Okay. Well, I think what we'll do, we'll go ahead and get it rolling. If we just treat it like a Draft Masters, we treat it like a Draft Masters, and then to make up for it, I'll throw up an official session or another session with a normal car with no rain afterward.
Okay. I just wanted to give you that heads up just in case we lose the choose cars or lose race control.
Nope, I get that. So, I'm gonna add this car for some stupid reason. I don't know why it wasn't there.
All right. I'm gonna make like a tree and leave.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hopefully, with any luck, I'll be back here later.
Okay, bud.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Hey, bye. All right.
So,
well,
I did not realize this. I was in the wrong chat for that entire race.
You were fine. It worked.
I was supposed to be in the race control chat, so I just started watching the race.
I'm gonna try and bring the fog down so we can see a little better. I don't know why it was so damn high, but we'll set that to oval. We'll drag that up. Bring this up.
Oval adjusted.
Yep. Oh god.
Where's that option?
It's gonna be 0. Cool. All right. We are ready to go. I didn't lighten the rain, guys. The only thing I adjusted was the humidity part of it, which should make it where it's less foggy. So at least I'm hoping. I'm just gonna double check that real quick.
Ooh.
Waterlogged, very heavy. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good.
All right. Well, I'm going to go join my fellow race control because it sounds like they're having some issues and I'm not. So
that
I'm going to go
like
there.
A good idea. You should head that way, Corn.
Yes. Yes. Just kick me out. Why don't you? Throw me out.
So
just throw me out.
The only reason that I've lowered the fog is so that way I can bring it to everybody else a whole lot better. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to see anything. So that's the only reason for the fog adjustment. And as soon as this thing goes live, we'll jump in session here and we'll get things rolling. Aiden, I will not forget that. You're funny, Scott. I could have made it at night and taken the fog away, and then that would have made it even more interesting. But if this thing ever wants to get loaded up. All right. And we're just going to go ahead and spectate because I'm going to stay out of this thing and try to bring you guys all the race action. It's probably not a bad idea, Diesel. I have concerns. All right, we'll get joined in. So you'll have about 30 minutes here, guys. If you're going to get joined in, now's the time to do it. This thing's going to be 40 laps, one fast repair. JD's got his finger on the button. Oh, God, we're already getting a lot of people in. So this looks like it's going to be a good time. Should have made it a night race without telling him. Yeah, that would have been good, Patrick. I didn't even think about that until like right now. But it is what it is. I know we've been trying to kind of mix it up between day and night and everything else, so. Alrighty. Night rate. I wish I could adjust that, and for some reason I can't. I unfortunately can't. All right, I got to take care of one. Okay, I got to take care of one thing real quick here, guys. And of course, this doesn't want to let me do a bunch of things. So let's kill a few things here. And doop. Where is it? There we are. Alrighty. Now we're in. Got that stuff loaded. Make sure the software is running. Why do I not see it raining now? TV2. Oh, it's still raining. That's weird. Okay, let's get some screens adjusted. At least I can see the cars finally. Good God. Let's stay on one car for a minute here. Let that do its thing. All right. Well, we've got about 20 guys so far. So it should be a good time. Hopefully we don't have to use the caution button too many times tonight. There we go. Now our cameras are getting better. All right, so cameras are set. We've got about 24 minutes of qualifying left. Wow, what the hell? Okay, that was weird. Alrighty. The cart is like going over those wet patches. You hit the rain or the puddles and it really screws with stuff. So it's going to be an interesting one. We got Ron back in our choose car again. I got to take care of just a couple more housekeeping duties, guys, while we're... Oh, there goes Ron right on around. He's going to wreck my choose car. Oh, that's right. I got to text Eric. I forgot Uncle Eric wanted to participate. All right. So I got Uncle Eric taken care of there. We'll hopefully see him in here shortly. I need to go here. And good God, am I special or what? I can't figure out the YouTube studio stuff. Going into a small, yeah, that is one thing that I was talking about, Stoku, in the stream earlier, because from right about here until there, it doesn't put rubber down and stuff. So it changes a few things, but all right. Where are we at here? Here we go. Boom. There we go. All right, let's do this thing. We got a few more people joining up. I see a lot of people going. We got to get Aiden's paint scheme on stream here because I was told to. I don't know if I want to, but we're gonna look at it anyway. Why is my face on this car? JD's on the top of it. What the hell does the side of this car say? Corn's on that side. Oh my God. All right, all right. Everybody's got jokes. Everybody's got jokes tonight. Oh my God. Bunch of clowns. Just so everybody knows that's watching, you're going to see guys trying to take the road course because they're going to try and put a lap in to qualify. We're not going to pare things down for this race. We're going to try and make things a little bit easier for everybody. The next oval race that we have, we will be paring down, but that's where we're at right now. Going forward, FASCAR and SLOCAR will be 43 cars apiece. You'll be put in based on qualifying time. And the only reason that we do that is so that way I can get the choose car in. So, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put some driver info up on screen for right now so you guys can see who we're looking at. Marty Shamila, last week's winner. Josh Ball. We got Zach Korn in the other choose car. We got about 20 minutes or so if you want to get in here and participate, as long as you're over a 1400 I rating and a C 1.0 or higher, you'll be able to get in. So I'm going to step away here for just a minute, guys. Grab something to drink, use the facilities, and we'll be ready to go hopefully here shortly.
Sorry about that, Jersey. I was kind of not expecting you to break right there. And just to be clear, just like Aiden's half-naked Danny Hamlin with a hose, I had nothing to do with this one.
Yes, you do. Having nudity on a race car is against the terms of service.
So I found the fact that the half-naked Danny Hamlin was holding the hose. I thought that just made it worse.
All right. Don't burn down your computer. Yeah, Ian, we're going to try not to burn the computer down. It actually seemed to work pretty well with the rain, so I've been happy so far. We'll see how it goes. Drew, I don't know if Ron's going to get free pizza or not. But Ron, yes, the paint looks goofy as hell, so.
Like I said, I'm just trying to set them up on mine.
Jesus, they're still losing it in the bus stop. I'll go on board with a couple of these guys. Jump in the cockpit for a minute. On board with Josh Ball. It's still raining pretty damn good. Let's actually check our weather report. Yeah, it's still heavy ass rain, so it's gonna be wet. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm gonna take.
Alright, so we're gonna have to qualify this thing. Down to 43 or no?
No qualifying down to 43. Number one, don't get too keen on that line. That'll get you a boot out of the server. You try that in race. All right. What do you mean my push to mute isn't working? You're not even in here. They're still going to hear you in the stream, or hear me in the stream, dear. Oh, do. My wife, everybody.
We are doing the oval just with the bus on, right?
All right. About 14 more minutes.
Yes.
Hopefully we can get this show on the road. Looking to see how many cars we got so far. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4. About 24 cars. That's a pretty good field. Oh, we even got Rob Collier in here. I ain't seen Rob in a minute. This ought to be funny on the shenanigans part.
Did you see your light flash before your eyes, Gary?
Who else we got in here? We got Patrick Connell, your winner from the last SLOCAR race here just a few minutes ago. Maybe one of these times we'll get the C1 Corvettes out and we'll, or not the C1s, but the C5 GT1. That usually makes for a good time. We did a night race with those. Let's see if we can't find somebody drafting around. Oh, who was that right behind Canterbury? Oh, it was Collier. He's not close enough. We'll go in the cockpit here. Yeah, you can't see anything, and they're basically going down through the infield right now. We'll see if we can't. Somebody's got to have a better view. Oh yeah, there it is. Scott Thompson drafting. You can't see the car in front of you, save their life. Like, that's gonna be miserable. Just miserable.
What gear set should I be running in? Multiple gear sets?
And you know what? Since I don't have anybody else in here calling the race, I guess I could kill my stream to Discord. That'll save me some frames, huh? All right. Justin Bell in that Publix paint scheme. See, this is the kind of crazy stuff that you just got to do with your friends sometimes. It's about 11 more minutes. We still got time to get some people in here and get racing. Remember, if you're going to join, it is not a it's not a road course race. We're doing oval racing. Oh, Ian, you ain't kidding. That's when you got to start paying attention to the signs right there on the fence. That's about the easiest way to know where you got to go. So only a handful of guys putting in times. They don't necessarily have to, just because, like I said, we're not going to force a qualification for this race. We're just going to get people in, watch them have a good time, and hopefully not wreck. But if they put in a qualifying time, it'll at least put them up further in the field if they want to do that. So get a few more drivers in. Correct, MC. You can just pull straight out. You do not have to worry about going down the road course and all that stuff. Just be mindful when you join. I would prefer, if you can, to do the oval exit like you usually would, but if it's clear and you can make it up on track without issue, you're good to go ahead and do that. Actually, I'm going to cover that. I'm going to cover that here. Because I am getting questions about it in the chat, in the stream. If you're on pit road and you can come, or you're coming out, you can just take it up onto the track. Just be mindful of anybody else that's coming. It should clear the black flag as soon as you roll up onto the track. There, problem taken care of. Hopefully we've got enough race control tonight. I've got 6 people helping out with race control and things of that nature. So hopefully it's not super crazy, because it looks like we're getting closer and closer to possibly 30 guys in here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I got about 25. I got 3 choose car guys, so that'll be interesting. Oh, man, that demolished the back end of that car. Holy cow. Not going to be able to bump draft some of these. Ugh. All right. Almost race time here. Got about 7 minutes left. Diesel, I've seen it done. You just got to do it a lot softer than the last person just did.
Are we doing the oval or the actual track? Oval, but you must take the flat stop.
So Marty Shamela putting it in fastest for the road course. So it looks like he may be your pole sitter here shortly. We'll see if that time holds or if anybody else is going to do things. Let's go on board with Justin Bell really quick here. I'm surprised he can see anything. That's actually kind of amazing as close as he is. Ooh, she's getting a little wobbly. I guess if you're close enough, it's not really going to matter. Oh, and they're both around. God, that's funny. That's funny. TV one. We'll go to most exciting. All right. Getting down to 5 minutes left if anybody wants to get in here and join in on the stupidity. I should look and see what my frames are running right now. About 55, 56. So we'll leave the crowds off. I don't think we necessarily need them for this. Gary running a super rusty looking BMW. It looks like he found it in a barn, which is kind of funny. And actually, who do we got on the backstretch back here? I think that's Ron. So now you can really see how bright this car is, and hopefully these guys don't hit it. There's a far chase on it. It definitely stands out today. And this is where he'll be sitting all night. Like I said, we're going to rotate between a few guys, but that's our new theme for the choose car. So it should make it a little bit easier to see. He doesn't want to get hit while he's on show the choose car. Oh, that's funny as hell. It's wild that it's still showing off tracks. It's kind of funny, actually. What do we got here? All right. About 3.5 minutes left, then we'll get this show on the road. Haven't seen too many people crashing, so I guess that's a plus. Definitely rivers all around this track, so it's going to make things a little interesting. How we doing, more? About 2.5 minutes, guys, if you want to get in on this thing. If you got a GT3 car, want to do some stupidity, this is going to be the one to probably run, because next week we're headed to iRacing Super Speedway with the 87s. We cooked up a pretty hot setup for that for next week, so it should be a good time. That's fair, that's fair. Oh, man! Gary just punted the one! Oh, shit! That's interesting. I think Gary just tried to bump draft. Marty Shamela is still holding the top spot. All right.
All right, everybody. We got about a minute left of qualifying here, but thought I'd go ahead and do the rule spiel here. First of all, thank you for coming. We hope you enjoy your time here at FASCAR. This race will be 40 laps here at the oval plus the bus stop. During cautions, though, we will be taking the road course or.
All right. About a minute left. JD's covering his usual stuff. There's the Dominator on a road course in the rain. Nitro, you got about 30 seconds to get in. We're going to be going live with racing here in 30 seconds. So you've got just a second or so here to get in and get registered. And I think we're at almost 30 cars. We're close to it. So.
Which means you don't have to take the road course under yellow. You can just do one on the oval. You do get a fast repair. The way cautions will work, you know.
Oh man, somebody just demolished somebody.
A race like this,
Not really sure who that was, but that was definitely Gabriel Griffin. I don't know if they just hooked each other or what.
Don't listen to iRacing. Do not hit listen to iRacing. And I'm going to say it again. Don't listen to iRacing. Just fill in how you are.
It looks like Gabriel helping somebody get back to pit road. I thought I saw a 0 on the front of that.
Due to some shenanigans last week, do not have any beef or excessive vulgarity. Again, you will
Vincent McNerlin?
please be respectful. Thank you, Ron. I'm gonna
All right. So qualifying's over. Like I said, qualifying doesn't really matter for this one because of the way that it's probably going to go anyways. But we're going to have probably it would be Marty Shimelo going to be on the top of the box. They should have a little bit longer to go just to finish up some laps and whatnot for qualifying. And I've got to update my info. And there we go. All right, so let's get some things up on screen. Race info for tonight. Where you have GT3s at Daytona, as I've said, 40 laps, 1 fast repair, unlimited tires and fuel. We did have to ban beef after last week, so we're going to see how that goes for these guys. Track temp, 67 degrees. It is 78 degrees out. It says it's 0%. It definitely is raining. I don't know what this thing is talking about, unless that's just my humidity value. So yeah, it should be a wild time tonight. Yeah, Nitro, we'll be back next week, iRacing Super Speedway with the 87s. So I'll have everything up, posted, and all that stuff well ahead of time. I didn't really advertise this one because things got out of hand last time, so we wanted to try to keep it a little more under wraps. So just to try to push some new rules. Next week, we will be qualifying. We'll be paring everybody down to 43 cars, so there'll be a total of about 45 cars when you count in the choose cars and things of that nature. So Diesel, I got a really good setup. We tested it the other day. It's gonna be fun. I think people are gonna be pleasantly surprised. So we need the grid. Why don't I? There's my grid. We're just gonna go through the top 10 really quick. Marty Shimelo gonna put it on the poll. Logan Wilson gonna be second. Kevin Hayes third. Robert New Jersey fourth. Steven Scott gonna be fifth. Tom Gom sixth. Aiden Haller seventh. Josh Ball in eighth. Patrick Connell in ninth. And Kyle Canterbury gonna start 10th. I would go through the rest, but it's not going to really matter because of the way that qualifying went. So there's your at least top 10 for the start of this race. This will be a half-length caution or pace lap, and then we're going to get this party started.
Pretty obvious to see.
And Nitro, I get that. I understand that. So,
Gain time using the and who slid through it, stuff like that. So.
all right. So the last winner, the last time we did a rain race, I was pretty sure it was Kevin Hayes. He's going to start back in the field a little bit. Actually, starting third. So he's got a real good chance here. So we'll see how it works out for him. If he could, excuse me, if he could make it 2 rain races in a row.
Thankfully, I'm pretty sure I'm already at the back. Rob, not Dustin. Rob.
Should just about be all gridded. Oh, the choose cars. That's why the choose cars aren't gridding. So, it's going to take another minute before we get this thing going. Gabriel, remind me what you're doing on Monday nights, bud, because I will get you a plug. If I remember right, you're doing some multi-class NASCAR stuff. Is that correct? Looks like, okay, let's keep this on our leader. Make things a little bit cleaner. Well, we got a blinker in there. See, Tom Gom crashed too. So we're going to get this thing rolling, but got a couple of guys floating to the back for EOLs. Probably not a bad idea.
I'm just gonna go to the back again. Sorry, the barrier's not obvious enough or what? Go.
Let's get our logos. We got our track map up.
Fence or some spike strips or something.
All right, so Marty Shamela, Logan Wilson going to get this party started up front. We'll see how long before we actually see the first caution of the night. Got a handful of guys starting from the pits. I see, yeah, there's a couple down there on pit road right now, so. And we're off. Marty Shamela out to a solid start. We'll see how many guys actually take. Oh, no. They're going to get rolling just fine. So everybody kind of rolling so far. Good God, look at that rain. A lot of people not able to see. Holy shit.
How did I make that? How did I clear that?
I got people crashing in the back. We're going to stay green. Down into the bus stop we go. Oh, man, they're all over the place down through the bus stop. Looks like we're going to make it through. Marty getting out to a pretty decent lead right now. Come back here and watch the battle for second, third, and fourth. I'm going to guess somebody did their homework on setups. Top 4 battle, and we're going to come down into the bus stop again, and we're 3 wide on entry. They've kind of caught up to Marty here. We'll see what happens. Oh, man, they make it through clean. Top 5 pulling out a little bit. Oh, we got some wrecking in the back, though. Well, no, it looks like people clipping the grass from what I see on the track map. So we're going to keep it green so far. float back just a little bit further to get more on screen, but the top 5 have pulled away. Still green. Oh, Kevin Hayes to the lead. See if they can make it clean through the bus stop. As I missed the leaders. Oh, Marty getting way loose. He keeps it rolling. Golly. That's a hell of a save. Especially with as wet as it is. It's getting real stretched out here. Kind of curious to what JD's thinking as far as if we'll see a caution. I got the 183 at Aiden Haller. Looked like he totally missed the bus stop. Kevin Hayes going to be your leader out 1.6 over Hunter East with Logan Wilson right behind. Man, Logan can't be able to see anything right now is my guess. Oh yeah, he can't see nothing. Man, it's wiggling real crazy on corner entry. Oh, and the 26 totally blows it. We'll see if race control gives him a slowdown or what their plan is. I got Gary parked. Oh, no, he gets rolling again. Oh, we do have a caution out now. Trying to figure out what caused that caution. I'm guessing... Oh, God, there was the Jersey off to the left there in the 86. So... We'll go to Kevin here. These guys are all going to be coming down and around the infield. Lap cars are going to be able to get their laps back right now. They don't have to take the infield or any of that. They can just keep rolling down the oval. So they'll allow some guys to get caught back up here. I don't think we really have that many people a lap down other than looks like Scott Thompson. So, which I don't see him moving right now. I think he might be on pit road or maybe he towed. I'm not really sure. Well, they're going to have to come around one more time before they'll take and hit the choose car here. So we'll give them a minute. Tyler's going to be coming at speed around the outside here. So it looks like we'll have Mr. Corn's going to be our choose car, but like I said, we'll be coming around one more time before we do that. So I'm going to step away for just a second while we're pacing here, and be right back with you. All right, so I know these guys will have to pit next time around. So or they'll actually have to pit before the race is over. So I'm sure some of these guys are going to pit here, get fuel and whatnot. And then I think they can make the end of the race. So I don't think anybody else has laps to get back. Yeah, it looks like everybody but Scott is on the lead lap. So you're going to see guys come in. We'll get fuel. We'll get tires. Man, they are firing it down pit road. And we're going to get rolling again here. I don't know why we're blinking so much, but hopefully that clears up a little bit once we get racing again here. So Gary Freeman stayed out. He's going to be your leader when we go green. Wonder if he's hoping for another caution to pit and get fuel, or what we're seeing. We'll go ahead and we're actually going to go off the gearbox of Mr. Corn. So I'm going to change my camera because we haven't had to do anything yet. Oop, there we were. We'll drop that down just a little. And that'll be our camera for tonight on the back of the Choose car. Gary's going to find out why you don't mow grass in the rain. Why does it look like the door on the left side is made out of wood? Gabriel got 645 required off of a bump draft. Jesus. That's stupid. I guess that's what I get for these cars being made out of paper mache. But, all right. Corn on a backstretch. We'll see if anybody wrecks the crap out of him. Hopefully nobody does. I would like to think that everybody is smart enough to miss it, but as we've seen before, this car's been hit many times. So 6 laps in. We got quite a bit of racing left to do here. Looks like Gary's going to take the bottom. Everybody kind of splitting out in the direction that they need to, which is good. There we go. Nobody hit Corn, so congratulations. They're batting 1,000 right now. So up front, we got Gary Freeman on the low side. We got Kevin Hayes on the high side. Damian Conrad and Tyler Nichols going to fill up your second row. GT3s aren't supposed to be bump drafted. They're open wheelers with shells. Diesel's not wrong. Diesel is not wrong. All right, so we still got that 19 cars still in this thing. You know, Gabriel and Steven can still get back into this. They just need another caution, and we should be good to go. But Gary's going to bring us to the line. That is the word from race control. He's going to get it started. Everybody trying to find a spot to single file. We'll see how long the Beamer stays out in front, because to me, the Beamer's not that aerodynamic. Oh, we already got a yellow flag. What the hell happened there? Oh, God. It looks like they just got lost in the rain. Justin Bell on the low side. I gotta go for a different angle. Oh, shit. Somebody went for a ride with a bump draft. I gotta find the number on that car. The 08 car of Brandon Dueñez got a shot from behind going into one by the one car. And I'm curious, did he keep it off the wall? He does. That's impressive. All right. Well, they're going to go ahead and they're going to check up for the pace car here. All right. That'll help us speed things along a little bit. So Gary gets to lead an entire lap.
I know, I'm sitting under pit limiter waiting for pace car. Can I ask what lead lap is?
8.
I am not sure how somebody literally got bump drafted and sent like that, but oh man. This is definitely more interesting than Atlanta, I'll say that. Atlanta went really smooth. I think part of it is the fact that the road course is short. The track is, you know, a mile shorter. So, but the front of that one car is definitely missing. He's going to want to pit. I don't even know if... Who the hell is that in the choose car? Is that Ron? No. Korn. I don't even think Korn got a chance to pit before that came out. So...
Choose car hot lapping?
That's just Korn doing Korn things.
All right.
Yes, well, if you are a lap down, there's still time to get laps back.
All right. So you're going to see people peeling off here to pit. I don't know with the cautions if they can make it at this point. It'd be interesting to find out. So they should be one to go this time. We'll get the race restarted here after they take the infield. Alrighty. Patrick, from the message that I received, it sounds like you passed a bunch of cars. They were trying to message you. They also tried to radio you after multiple attempts. And so because of that, you were removed from the race. Per what race control has told me. Yeah, like I said, that's just what I know at the moment. So I could get you some more answers after the race is over and after the stream's over, buddy.
I really need to stop hitting that wall coming out of the
Okay, so we got Ron on the backstretch now for the choose car.
Is this a full or a short?
Race control's on, you're good. Alrighty, you guys are choosing this time.
Oh, yep, we got Ron rolling into position right now. Gary's going to be our control car. See if anybody flips old Ron. Hopefully not. Everybody kind of choosing appropriately. We got Gabriel with the flashing lights. At least I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Ooh, somebody getting real close, but Ron's still alive. All right. All right, Gary's going to lead us to the green flag again. Kevin Ace the outside. Trying to see who else we got. We got Hunter East on the outside there behind Kevin, and to the inside behind Gary, we've got Tyler. All good, Patrick. I get it, man. It's something that we've run into a couple of times with communications, so I might actually have to throw that into the rules or something. I'm not really sure, to have voice communications on, just so that way it's easier to talk. So, but all right, Gary's gonna get us started. Ooh, a little bump on the outside. Kevin getting squirrely right off the bat. Gary gonna lead him down into turn one. Gary out in front, Tyler behind. I'm imagining Tyler can't see a whole lot. Oh, man! Look like Connor East up into the wall. 3 wide coming down into the bus stops here. Oh, Gary getting loose. He catches it. Tyler going around. He's clean, though. Ooh, Tyler. Tyler, back it up. Oh, shit. My God, man. You're giving me a heart attack. All right, we're single file as we get ready to come down through the start-finish area this time. We'll get through a couple of laps here green. Kevin Hayes, your leader. Gary Freeman in second. Oh, man, we're almost 3. Caution's out again. Oh, God. That looked like the Gominator went flipping. Oh, shit, he clipped the apron. We're going to play this back. I think he got lost in the rain, tried to miss out of it, and oh shit. I think he winds up cleaning somebody out here. He tries to catch it. He hits the wall. Oh, God. Tom's upside down. It's just a bad day for everybody. Just a really bad day. That's a rough one. That is a rough one. All right. So they're going to go ahead and catch the pace car here. 12 laps in on this 40-lap run. Patrick, he's got a real good shot. He's hanging right there, hanging in third, so I'm sure he did his homework. He was asking me about weather earlier. Diesel, we should make a button out of that. All right. So we got a few guys catching up on laps. Tom's going to be a minute. Or it looks like he was able to drive it around a pit lane, so I'm sure he's taking his fast repair.
Yeah, Clapper coming off pit roads, keeps it to upside clear, please.
We've got Ron back out here in the choose car again, it looks like. And I don't know if we're going to run a full caution. Actually, it kind of looks like we haven't made it to our one to go point yet. So we've still got a minute here. Would have been perfect for when Tom got scared by the pace car. Oh shit, that's funny. We'll stay here with our leaders for a minute. So it should let some guys get caught back up.
Just coming out of the bus stop.
Race control seizes. Okay, Patrick, I will let them know. Good Lord, if I can type. Yeah, Patrick, you're good, man. I think I'm just gonna put a thing in there like, hey, if you turn off voice, please at least make sure that you have race control on, just so that way I get not wanting to hear everybody else, because it does get kind of stupid. So, you know, learning curves. We're still adjusting things, still making things better. So, it looks like Kevin Hayes has melded with the pace car. Let's ask him. Hey, Kevin, this is AJ up in the booth. You got me?
Loud and clear.
Can you tell me if you found anything inside of that pace car just a moment ago?
There was a half-smoked pack of Newports and cut-off jeans.
Okay. Any indication whose jeans they are?
I don't know. There was a brown stain on the back of them, though.
But was there any chicken feathers?
Wilson, where are you going?
All
Who am
right.
I supposed to be behind then?
All right. I had to do that. I had to do it. Hey, I had to, Tyler. It was worth it. He was inside the pace car. Come on. Okay, so I do believe Ron should be in position this time, and he is. So we'll go off the gearbox. Okay, no worries, Patrick. It's fine. Like I said, I'll make sure that it gets announced the next time, so that way if people turn it off during the week and all that stuff, it's covered. So we'll be good. So, all right.
I heard that the Indy cars blend with on track cars.
Man, I'll tell you what, if I had a little bit better graphics card and processor, that rain off the right side of that screen would look just sweet. All right, here we go. We're going to hit the choose car. Or, well, we're going to try not to hit the choose car. That's the whole goal. Kevin Hayes is going to be your control car. Looks like everybody's going to kind of split out and around. So we're still good there. Okay. Yeah, Gary's going to be on your outside. Kevin Hayes in the lead. Unless there's supposed to be somebody in front of Gary, but not really sure. We're going to get rolling here, so.
Correct. The blend line off of pit road is the end wall at the exit of pit road. You were behind the 51, the 77, and you were close. So if the 77 wants you to go around, pass them real quick. But they're just, you don't listen to iRacing because when we give people class back, it messes it all up.
All right, Kevin Hayes going to bring us to the green. We'll be 14 in once we go green. Kevin going to hold him for a second. See if he can't stack him up, maybe get away. We're back green flag racing. About 15 cars left roughly in this thing. Almost. Oh, man, somebody hit the wall back there behind. It looked like it was Gary. Oh, shit, Kevin. Hang on to her. Ah! God, you got to love the rain. Kevin and Marty getting out to a little bit of a gap here. I'm sure these guys are going to love getting back into a dry track come next week, which we're at iRacing Super Speedway for the next 4 weeks after this. And then I got something really wild for everybody. We're going to try some Pro 4 truck stuff on an oval, dirt oval, but we're not going to use turns 3 and 4. So that should be an interesting one you won't want to miss. Also, something you don't want to miss. Don't forget to tune in. Robin Reacts came out earlier today. Usually a funny segment that you don't want to miss with me and Robin. That comes out noon every Sunday. Gary going to try to dive it up the inside there. He's going to miss the bus stop completely and loop it. Oh, he saved it and got rolling again, but geez, oh, Pete's. Good Lord, I got a crash in the bus stop, but everybody looks like they're still going, so we're still green flag racing. Kevin Hayes going to continue to lead. Oh my God, Diesel. And now we're quoting John Fogerty in the chat. Kevin Hayes getting out to a good gap over Marty Shamela right now. 149 and pulling away. Holy crap. Fogerty, CCR, same thing. Starting to get really stretched out at this point. Marty going to hold it down through the bus stop. He's got the one all over him. Kevin Hayes has pulled out to a 2-second lead now. Battle for second. We're going to go on board with, if I can find the cockpit cam, on board with the one car. You're going to try and swing it out wide, see if you can't go around. They're in a dead heat coming through the tri-oval. Oh, he gets it out in front of Marty. Kevin Hayes up 2.2. See if Josh Ball's got anything for him. He is pulling him in a little bit, but we'll see. It is not supposed to quit raining. The rain's supposed to stay. I mean, it's forecast. It's the only way well, no, it's not forecast. This was actually a static. So it's not supposed to quit. It might have a little bit of a lift, but obviously I can't set the rain that hard. Like, it doesn't give me an option to set the radar to be like yellow the whole time, right? But it shouldn't be opening up. Let's take a look at the radar. Yeah, no, it's still in the yellow. If we take and zoom, yeah, it's in the yellow the whole time, so I don't know why. Oh, you're asking about setup. Good Lord. Yes, open. It is open setup. For some reason, I was thinking was the rain supposed to lift? I'm actually shocked that Kevin's pulled away as much as he has, even over second place. Diesel, you could be onto something there. You could be onto something. So we got Marty third. Gary sitting fourth. Logan Wilson behind him in fifth. I'm looking to see if we got a battle on the track or what we got going on around here. Gary pulling out over Logan just a little bit. Back to Aiden with Damien behind him. God, Damien can't be able to see anything either. He's trying to get high just so that way he could peek out just a little bit. Yeah, he can't even see where the bus stop is. Holy moly. Oop, somebody off track right there. Look like Brandon Duane is. He's going to get rolling. I think he kept it off the wall, so. Kevin Hayes continuing to hold a 2.6 second lead. I'm going to go back to this Aiden Haller, Damian Conrad battle. Damian was closer last lap around. Custom weather forecast. You someone control it. Ron, I might need to get with you on that then. That might be something that we're kind of running into. Oh, Aiden going off track. Still slowing him down. Looked like he hit the water and it just kind of shimmied. So, look at old Tom Gom back here in 8th place. Kevin Hayes continuing to pull away. 2.8 up. I know he wants that double. So we'll see if he can pull it off. We got Eric Kapp with a line of cars behind him here. Eric's sitting in about 10th. Man, Gary and Logan look like they're battling. Oh, they are. They are battling. Holy cow. Logan on the outside. Who's going to break down into the bus stop first? Kind of look like that high lane's got a weird, wicked shimmy to it. Now that's a battle. They haven't gotten far from each other at all for 2 laps. Running door to door. Gary trying to keep him high. Logan going to cross over. He's underneath, headed through the tri-oval. Gary going to keep him tight. Logan going to pull an edge on him there. Man. Still holding tight. Wow. It looks like they're slowly pulling in Marty. Possibly. Oh, and they door. Oh. Oh, boy. Gary getting sent. Can Gary hang on to it? Oh, Gary, hang on to it, man. All right. Well, Kevin's pulling further on Josh Ball. Josh Ball sitting back here in second. Marty Shamela sitting third. He's got a comfortable gap to fourth. Then we've got Logan Wilson sitting, or I'm sorry, yeah, Logan Wilson sitting fourth. Damian Conrad fifth. Gary collecting it back up. He's right there with the Gominator. Barely maneuverable when wet. Tom, not much of a road course guy, but he's going to try and do it anyways. At least we're not running the road course. Got about 18 laps to go. I don't see a caution in sight for a minute. I do see the 27. Okay, 27 went off. Ooh, backed it into the wall, it looks like. Got no spoiler on that car as Marty Shamela goes around him. Kevin's still pulling out. Tom up to fifth with all this carnage right now. About 25 seconds back from your leader. Your leader headed into oval 1 and 2. He is kind of slowly. Oh, shit. Damien trying to send it down pit road. Oh, he's blinking. Weird. He is allowed to do that. He did get sent down pit road, so he can come back on. Why are we blinking? That's weird. Hopefully I don't miss out. Let's check our meter. Yeah, everything looks good. My quality meter and everything looks good. So I wonder if it's just a glitch in the matrix. We're still rolling though. Kevin Hayes out 4 seconds over your second place driver Josh Ball coming in through the travel right now. Marty Shamela just a little bit back, sitting in third. He's kind of closed in on these guys a little bit. Logan Wilson, be your 4th place driver. Tom Goman 5th. He's a little ways back there from Logan. He's about 10 seconds back. Yeah, Patrick, iRacing's not happy. At least it's better off than it was last week for FASCAR. You know, it was getting to a point where, oh shit. I see the 27 is got no spoiler still. I'm going to make sure that race control knows that. Kevin Hayes out 4.15 to Josh Ball. Marty Shamela falling off a little bit more every lap, it looks like. I thought he was closing in for a little bit there, but 10.6 back. Oh, we got Eric Cap crashed. He's down in the grass. Kevin Hayes backing it off just a little bit. I'm sure that those tires are not exactly happy. The question is how many people have fuel to go the rest of the way? Eric Cap getting rolling again there along the bottom. $15 to go, 14th to stripe. Josh Ball is closing in on Kevin Hayes. He's slowly reeling him in a little bit at a time. You can see there's Kevin diving off into the corner right now. He's got him down to 3.5 seconds. Oh, man, he's overdriving the shit out of it. And he just lost all that time that he made up. That's rough. That is rough. So Kevin's going to pull back out to 4.35 and still ticking up. So the report for the 27 is he's aware that the spoiler is gone. And he said, yeah, he knows because he can't turn, but it's got great straight line speed. Which he's right there in the middle of that pack. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I don't know who that. Oh, it's Gabriel Griffin. I'm sure he's got a meatball there. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, right front's definitely knocked out now. Go back to our leader who's about to put a lap or just put a lap on Gabriel. Oh no, Marty's got wheel damage. See if we can't get a good look at that car. It looks like it's right front. Yep, there's definitely right front damage there. We'll see how much that hinders him. See Gabriel headed for pit road here. Probably glad he's been sitting on that fast repair for a while. I swear, commentators curse. I start watching somebody and somebody gets wrecked. So, Marty, our winner from the last FASCAR event, which was trucks here at Daytona last week, for those that remember, turned into an utter chaos fest. Kevin Hayes hold about a 4.5 second lead over Josh Ball. See if we can't find some more racing around here. Tom Gom sitting about 20 seconds back right now, closing in on Marty Shimela a little bit. Then we come back to Gary Freeman in 6th. We got Damian in 5th. He's got a fight on his hands with Aiden Haller. And it looks like they've got Steven Scott behind him. And I'm getting reports that my choose car has had to use a fast repair. Oh, Aiden diving to the bottom. Oh, shit. Oh, there's the yellow flag. With 11 to go. Good God. Hold on. We're gonna go here. Oh, Aiden's got wheel damage. That's why looked like that left front was tipped in before they even got into the wreck.
Lead laps on 30. Pretty much everyone 12 plates and up.
We're gonna rear chase Aiden for just a second here if I can find him. Yeah, there's definite left front damage there. Of course, my face is plastered on this thing. You can see he's fighting the wheel and then just gets annihilated. So, all right, we'll go to Kevin Hayes. They're catching the pace car. I'm not sure why the car in front of him went down the road course, but okay. So Hauler's off to the hauler. Yeah, probably. So I got 10 laps to go. We're catching the pace car. Be 8 laps to go by the time we go green, unless they do a long caution here. They are working on getting some cars around various people. So that's going to let some people make some adjustments, get some damage fixed. So we've got 12 cars on the lead lap right now. I'm sure we'll have a couple other guys.
Short yellow. You guys will get plenty of time to get laps back though. So if we do a full length caution, we'll be here for about 5 to 8 minutes. So
Can confirm this will be a short caution, so they're going to go past the choose car this time. We'll be choosing next, and we'll be going green again. So good golly, that 77's totally missing its front end. I think that's Gabriel Griffin at the end of the line. I'll probably wait until we clear the unless it's not Gabriel. Could be Kyle Canterbury at the back, so. But yeah, so we'll go green with 8 to go.
for those catching up, pace cars, middle, NASCAR oval 3 and 4.
See how many people actually pit here if anybody needs to. I'm sure that these guys' tires are screaming on temp, so would not be surprised to see anybody come in, pit real quick, and get back out. We got a few guys catching the back of the pack. Kevin A is going to stay out. Yeah, it looks like quite a few people going to stay out. Guys trying to cool their tires down. Last trip around the infield, and then we're going to get this thing green in a minute.
Gary, if you and back want to go ahead and stop on the outside of turn 1, just wait for the pace car to exit the infield, that way you guys get time to catch up. They're about halfway through the infield now.
How we doing, Diggs?
Same to you, Brandon, and Kyle as well. That way you guys actually get up caught to the pack. Just wait for it outside of where it re-enters the oval.
We're going to have a few guys stacking up outside of turn 1 for the road course, and then they'll fall into place, and they'll be able to get rolling here, so they don't have to catch up and that sort of thing. So
Just falling behind the 32.
pace car is about ready to pull off onto the oval, so we should see those other cars rejoin in any second. Yes, Patrick, next week's race will be 87s at iRacing Super Speedway. Yep, there's the boatload of cars waiting on these guys since they're catching up anyways. We've got Mr. Corn in place here. We'll go off the gearbox of that car. That's actually pretty cool, Dig. All right. Well, we're going to have at least 13 cars on the lead lap. I think that's all we got left in the race at this point. Aiden might get back out there for another few laps. Kevin Hayes going to be your control car. Looks like nobody's going to hit the choose car again. So that's positive. We'll go back up, rejoin the front of the field, get this thing kicked off with 8 to go. And yeah, we'll get this thing hopefully wrapped up. Unless we start to see some more cautions, because we all know cautions breed cautions. I'm very interested to see what happens with the 77 missing his front end. I can't imagine that's going to end too well right now. So, and I do see the left front is fucked up. Unless there's a glitch that I'm not seeing. If Ron doesn't want to get hit during a race, he just has to remain completely motionless. That's funny. I like that. That's hilarious. All right, pace car is off. Kevin A is going to fire this thing off. How we doing, Martin? Oh, man, these guys are getting squirrely. I guess that's what happens when you don't take tires and they're hot, especially in the rain. Kevin Hayes going to jump out to a good lead right off the rip. 77 is slow with that front end damage. Oh, God, the yellow flag's out. I've got Tom Gom has crashed. Let's go see what happens here. Oh, shit. Him and Gary Dorr. Oh. Well, at least he just backed it into the wall, but... That's kind of wild. Tom ping-ponged and he's still alive. So we're going to catch pace car once more. Good God of living. That's kind of wild. I don't know if he just tried to move over to be able to see or what.
Wait till iRacing will open up next lap.
So Ron is going to be our choose car this time. We'll do a caution lap and then choose, and then we'll get going again. Wait. So looks like Tom made it back. I don't know how long his repair is going to be. We'll see what that does to him. So we actually should be going green with about 5 to go.
I mean, as hard as this car got beat, I'm surprised I'm driving.
All I saw in the mist was he set the tail end and moved to the left.
Dig, Robin is actually running race control tonight. I knew that this was going to get a little crazy. And so we got about 6 guys running race control tonight. So
You must have the FIA gears that he puts. There's a Daytona one.
oh God, Robin loves rain races. Robert, I don't know. I probably not. I like to end on a high note, and I kind of would like to maybe do some racing myself. So we'll probably call it after this tonight. And then we'll see about maybe starting a little early next week, and maybe we'll see if we can't get in like a, you know, after main FASCAR, we'll see about doing like an open-ended FASCAR, see how wild we can make it. So yes, Diesel, I race. I actually do. If you didn't see it, I did what, 3 races last Tuesday. So,
Now, Gary, let me tell you what.
yeah, Dig, we got plenty. We got JD, we got Dennis, Robin. We even got Ron in a choose car. Corn's in there, and we got Turnip. So we got a lot of people. So, but I'm thinking that for the 3rd race, if we can get one in next week, we'll We'll do 87s at iRacing Super Speedway. We'll just make it wide open. So all right, these guys should be choosing this next time by. It looks like the Gominator made it back out there. So I don't think he's damaged too bad. We'll check the chase on him. Yeah, no, everything looks good. So hopefully he doesn't wreck more cars. So we got 3 guys on pit road still. Looks like Damien, Eric, Gary. And they're all on 34. So yeah, they looks like just scheduled stop, get some stuff fixed. Get back out there. And Damien's already back out. So it looks like just Eric and Gary. So we got 13 cars left in this whole shindig. Mini stocks at Texas. Interesting. I'm surprised the 77 stayed out with front end damage, unless he wound up with a meatball and it cleared it. So Kevin's going to be our control car for this next restart. We'll go green with 5 to go. We'll see if he can pull away from Josh Ball here. Eric waiting for the tail end of the line so he can rejoin. We're going to go to Ron. We'll go off the gearbox. It's definitely still raining like hell out there, isn't it? Yeah, Dig, they're kind of wild. Like Diesel said, you get them at like Charlotte with a wicked setup, and it's interesting. I know JD did street stocks, mini stocks, and 87s at Texas. And that got a little hairy. All right, choosing this time. Kevin gonna go to the bottom along with 1 car. Looks like Marty going to the high side with the 76. Pretty decently split, actually. So nobody's going to wreck Ron. That's good. We don't like it when Ron gets wrecked. Ron gets angry when he gets wrecked, and then he turns into the Hulk. So I'm excited for the ARCA cars that are coming out next week. That's going to be awesome. Or not next week, week after next. Also, you guys are not going to want to miss Tuesday night's stream. I plan on doing a boatload of 87s at Dega, and JD McHaley's paint scheme is going to come to fruition. He's going to cash in the My Little Pony paint scheme, so you're not going to want to miss that. I'm probably going to fire that up for the 6:30 race. So that will be that'll be something interesting to see. I'll make sure we get that covered on the stream, because JD lost a paint bet about a month ago now. And I told him next super speedway race. So the JD Brony paint scheme will be coming out. So, all right. Pace car is off. Kevin Hayes going to lead us to the green flag with Marty Shamela on the outside. Let's get it done. Clean start for everybody involved. Ron headed back to pit road. Cleanly, I might add. We're going to get through turn 1. It looks like clean. No contact from anybody, which is good. Kevin going to try and put some distance on the 1 car. Hopefully he can get down through the bus stop clean, but the 1 car is to the outside. Does he seal the deal? They go too wide into the bus stop. Josh Ball going to put it out in front. Kevin Hayes back to the outside. He's going to take a power move around the outside. See if he can't get down off the banking quicker than the 1 car. Marty Shamela back in this thing now that his tires have cooled down. Kevin Hayes to the bottom. He's going to hold the yellow line. 4 to go. Kevin Hayes, your leader. The one car neck and neck as we head down into 1. Door to door they go. Who makes it to the bus stop first? It's a dead heat. I don't know who's going to pull this off. Ball edges ahead. Hayes back in front. Side by side into the bus stop. Actually, Ball checked up. Hayes going to go wide. Ball back to the front. We've also got Marty and the 76 of Logan Wilson, 3rd and 4th. Josh Ball going to pull away just a little bit. Kevin Hayes going to grab the draft. Kevin pulling him back in. He's going to swing to the outside again. 3 to go at the line. Side by side, they go down into 1. Kevin Hayes to the outside by half a car. Kevin going to have the run coming off of 2. Can he get to the bus stop before Ball, or does he check up and let Ball go wide like he did the last time? Dead heat down to the bus stop. Kevin's going to check up, go in behind him. Force him to make a mistake, maybe? He doesn't. Kevin all over him on the exit of the bus stop. Kevin back to the lead. He's pulling on Ball just a little bit here. Ball kind of on that edge of his draft if he can pull him in or not. Top 3 pulling away. Logan Wilson 3rd. Kevin Hayes continues to lead. 0.21 over Josh Ball this time. 0.2. I think it's going to be a dead race down into the bus stop this time around as well. Side by side they go down towards the bus stop. Ball checks up. So does Hayes this time. He says, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Hayes going to fire off out of the bus stop. Man, they're really close. It really does, Dig. It makes things interesting. Kevin Hayes continues to lead. White flags in the air. This thing's going to go official. It's all down to this lap. Does Josh Ball have enough for Kevin Hayes? Like I said, Kevin, the winner of the last rain race we put on. Kevin's going to hold the bottom. As long as he doesn't make the mistake going into the bus stop, I think it's his to lose. Dead heat as they come off a 2. Logan Wilson just looking for a crash out of these 2 at this point. They're dead heat. Josh Ball checks up. So does Hayes. Oh, Hayes loose. They touch. Hayes still in it. Who's going to win this thing? It's going to be close. Hayes going to cover the bottom. He's going to try and side draft to pull ahead. They're door to door. Logan Wilson looking for a way around. Oh, it's tight. Who's going to get it done? Is it going to be Hayes? I think Hayes got it. Waiting for it to catch up. No, Josh Ball is going to be your winner. Kevin Hayes, I think, got beat by just a little bit. We're actually going to go... I'm looking for the start-finish line. We're going to bring that back because that was close.
First time in the rain, and holy cow, y'all, that was cool. Thanks for having me. Good race. I'm sorry if I screwed anybody up.
I'm just waiting to see it. So they got to be like right, yep, right there. We're going to back this up. Just, oh my God, it doesn't get any closer than that. Like, I'm going to zoom this in because this is nuts. iRacing's got him as the winner? Yeah. Why does my software... Yeah, Kevin's got him. Lost by 0.001. Josh did. That's so weird. I wonder if it was so close that it couldn't catch it. Holy shit. Well, we got to get Kevin in here. I'm going to pull him in right now. Okay, my bad. My software called it as Josh. So
well, I clicked over to it and saw that you were showing him as the winner, and I'm like, wait a minute, did I lose that?
Yeah, so if I go live, I'll just do it right now, and we'll get
I'm
this
looking
off the
at
screen. It's got Josh Ball as the winner.
That's disrespectful.
I SDK, man, I don't know what to tell you.
Man, that was I would have preferred it to not have been that close. I liked when I was pulling away 3/10 every lap for that middle section.
See,
those
now
last restarts were nerve-wracking.
Now if I go to the results page, it shows you as the winner. So I don't know. I'll have to put in a ticket to him about it. That's dumb. But hey, that's 2 rain races that you've won.
Every race I've won has been one of the weird ones. I won both GT3s, and then I won Dover and the Miatas. Like, I don't win normal stuff.
I mean, nothing wrong with that. We always like weird ones. So
it's probably because I drive the GT3 as much as I drive everything else.
I don't
or more than I drive anything else.
I don't know if you'll get the next weird one. The next weird one's going to be Pro 4s at like Lernerville, and we're not going to use turns 3 and 4. We're going to shoot off into the pits and then back onto the track. So that's going to be a whole thing entirely here in like a month.
Yeah, I don't really drive the off-road trucks much, so that will be if I can make it to that one, that will be an interesting one for sure.
I figured Pro 4s because they're a little bit easier for everybody to drive versus like the Pro 2 Lite or the Pro 2.
Yeah, the Pro 2 Lite is just so underpowered. You can't. It's so understeery. It stinks.
It's wonky. So, but good run today. I mean, did you do any practice for the setup? I figured you probably did.
Not a bit.
Wow.
I rolled into qualifying. I think my first like 10 laps were all on the road course. I didn't even run the oval. And then once I set a quali time that put me on the front row, then I just booted up the same setup and took like 2 clicks out of the rear wing and just ran a normal road setup. I was like, it's a VRS setup. It'll be fine. Like, it'll be quick.
Right.
And I remember the McLaren being quick here in the 24. And I usually run it on Tuesday nights in my GT3 league, so I'm familiar with it.
Right.
So I was like, well, we'll let it ride and see what happens.
And I kind of figured if you used a base Daytona 24 set, it was going to work pretty solidly.
Yeah.
It's not like it's super wonky or anything like that. So
no, not at all.
But I wasn't sure if midway through that long run, if your tires weren't getting too hot. So and that's what was causing you to kind of slow down and back up to Josh.
So on the long run, my right rear was at like 235 towards the end of it. Yeah, it was worse than when we ran this at Atlanta. Like, it was dead. So it was funny. I was only turning the broadcast audio on during the cautions, and you're like, I wonder if anyone's going to come in here because the tires are hot. I'm like, I should probably cool those down. And I look in my mirror and see Marty just cut through the grass, and I was like, that's a good idea. And I pulled over through the infield too. I kind of forgot that was a thing.
Right.
And I saw him go do it, and I was like, that's a pro oval guy thing. Let me go copy that real quick.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've rolled the shoulder under caution in a next gen or an 87 trying to cool the tires down.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I was like, oh yeah, you can do that. So but then it ended up not meaning anything because we immediately went yellow again, and then by the end of that next caution, the tires were bone cold.
Oh,
and I was like, well, this is going to be... So they were down to like 130 by the end of that second caution. And so running with Josh there, he was quicker than me through the bus stop pretty much the whole race. My car was just quicker on the oval part.
Right.
So when he didn't have the draft, it was no issue. I was pulling away. But those last laps, I mean, he was that last lap through the bus stop was on edge. That was hairy as hell.
Oh, it looked wild. Like that whole last run, you guys were playing kind of cat and mouse games coming in. Like, well, if he's going to be ahead, I'm going to check way up and then try to get the run out.
Yep.
Both of you were kind of doing it back and forth, and I think the bus stop being on this whole configuration really made things interesting. Because, like, okay, yeah, you could be fast around the rest of the track, but you got to make the bus stop stick, or otherwise, that's it. Your race is over.
Yeah, and so this is I remember popping into your 24 when you guys had rain, and I told you that we were bone dry the whole time.
Right.
So I hadn't run Daytona in the wet in probably close to a year, and I usually run the 24 in the GTP. So I'm like, and I'm not good in the rain. I don't like the rain.
Oh, we got Dennis now.
That is such a great intro.
Well, and it's funny because I decided not to put any rubber down for this race. Like,
which, if you did that, you would have been a masochist. I don't think a single person would have finished.
Well, and I figured with the range of skill level and stuff like that, I'm like, let's go no rubber to start the race. And so qualifying and race both had no rubber, so I think they simulated that pretty well.
Yeah, because you could break on the racing line in the wet, and there was no issue. Which was thank you for that.
And I knew that the bus stop would have a lot of big puddles in it, and I'm like, it's going to take one guy going in there first lap, hydroplaning, and then taking the whole field out. So
it was hairy every restart because the fronts were so cold that, like, I mean, my normal braking zone was kind of conservative already, and even on cold tires, you'd brake at like the 250 marker. Yeah. And you'd be kind of still sailing it. I think you saw us that one restart. I think the top 4 all just cut through. We were like, we all tried to make it and just went, I don't like that puddle.
I saw a lot of wiggle out of you guys when you come down into it the first time. Whoever was closest to the wall, you'd watch them kind of shimmy, and then all of a sudden they'd catch it up, and then they'd kind of dive it off in like, okay, is it going to stick?
Yeah, there was a lot of guessing.
I kind of figured. So,
but it was the sketchiest part of the track wasn't there. It was in between where you usually turn off to the infield and where you come back on.
Yep.
It was just aquaplaning. So on the restarts, when you're at like full acceleration, we were going from 5th to 6th through there. So you're at like peak torque in 5th, and then you shift and you're in this aquaplane state, and it just like the whole car just dances.
Well, and that's the bad thing about iRacing building the scan to where the water only sheds on the actual road racing surface. We saw it at Atlanta too.
Yeah.
I think Atlanta was a little bit easier to manage just because of how short it was. But
Atlanta, it was the wet part was at turn-in. I remember Atlanta was like we were counter steering into one. It was like driving on dirt.
Yeah.
You kind of like threw the back end first and then caught it, and then you hit the drier part and it just snapped back into place.
Yeah.
I almost died on the second to last restart going through there. I had a big shimmy and I felt it grab and catch. I'm like, well, Josh probably saw that. Yeah. So I almost threw it away. Man, that was good. Josh was awesome. I mean, it was, I gave him a little bump. He'd give me a little rub. It was good.
Yeah, definitely looked fun tonight. So, but
I got a picture of that finish too. Yeah, man. I appreciate you hosting as always.
We'll be,
thank you.
We're going to hit 87s next week at iRacing Super Speedway. So if you feel like a little bit of death, that's where we'll be next week.
Yeah, you want to talk about probably the car that I am worse in.
I got a really good setup. I tested with about 5-6 different people. It'll go like 15, 20 laps. You're really pushing it hard before she starts to really break loose. So it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one.
I'll be there. I'll just ride in the back and wait for the attrition to happen, and then I'll pull up through.
Congrats again for the closest finish in FASCAR so far.
I was going to say, I think that is the closest.
I thought he got it, to be honest. The only reason why I thought I got it is because in my virtual mirror towards the end, I saw his rear end start to get bigger, and I was like, maybe my nose got it.
Well,
so I was waiting for that update to the 2 instead of the 1.
It was too close for me to see it on camera. I actually had to go, like you saw, to the other camera, and then my software was still wrong. So, but yeah, congrats on the win, buddy.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a good night, man.
You too.
All righty. That was your winner, Kevin Hayes, everybody. I think Dennis has come to tell me something, so I probably should roll this out really quick, unless you've got something to tell the chat.
No, just wanted to congratulate Kevin on the closest finish we've had so far.
Yeah, definitely. So, definitely made for an interesting night of racing. I think everybody did a damn good job. I think limiting to one fast repair was probably a good move and something we'll keep with going forward. Good Lord, if I can talk. On that note, everybody, we're going to be out. I will be back streaming Tuesday night, 6:30. Like I said, Dega, you're not going to want to miss it. I'm going to have JD's paint scheme up on screen. I'll make sure to embarrass him. Make sure to like the stream. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you can catch everything. And I will catch all of you guys on Tuesday night. Have a good rest of the weekend, everybody.